Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is a requested video of what I eat in a week, so I hope you enjoy it. Yes, I forgot to film an intro again for this, so this is editing Charlotte, but enjoy the video and I will see you at the end. What I eat in a week, it depends on what I'm doing, what plans I have, but in the morning, this morning, like what I actually have in stock as well, I had a hot crossbun and a cup of tea to wake me up a bit. It was a Bramley apple one, it was really good. Go M&S. And then I've used a Caesar salad kit. I used all of the, I halved it, but I used all of the Parmesan because I wanted Parmesan with my chicken. And then I've just got chicken, I've got some little croutons, I've got some, a whole celery, well, like part of a celery stick, and then some grapes. And then the dressing's in the middle. I love this bowl, although I lost the cutlery, which makes me really sad. I don't know where it's gone. So yeah, that's what I will have along with a kid's innocent smoothie, because they're a great, like, just size to put in. And then because I've had obviously like a salad and that's pretty healthy, I'm also gonna have a packet of mini eggs, and that should keep me going until I get home. So yeah, right now I need to pack my bag, and then I will see you later when I'm cooking tea. Okay, so I'm cooking tea right now. I am having broccoli, salmon, spinach pasta in a creamy sauce, and the easiest way that I found to make creamy sauce is to use like pre-packaged, either the little Philly pots, or today I'm making them with WASN, which is even better because it's like pre-seasoned. So this is, I will show you it in a minute once it's dissolved in. This is, oh, the camera's all steamed up because of the pasta. This is sour cream, about that much, that was full before. 2 of the pre-portioned WASN things, and a little bit of milk. And I'm gonna taste it and either put in a little bit more sour cream or a little bit more milk, just because the sauce right now is quite thick and I want it to really be like a little bit looser than that, just a little bit. Okay, yeah. So I've just chucked in a little more parsley and some pepper, and the salt will come off this and the salmon, so it should be fine. And yeah, I added a little bit more sour cream and a little bit more milk, so I've used about half a tub. So probably like 75 grams of sour cream and like a tiny touch of milk. So it's not the most healthy dish ever, but at least I've got some veggies, and I'm going to be putting in a little bit of baby spinach and some salmon when the pasta and the broccoli's all cooked. So yeah, and to save on like washing up, and also because I only have 2 pots anyway, the broccoli is in with the pasta to cook. I just put it in a little bit later than the pasta. And of course, pre-packaged stuff means that like it's a lot more convenient. I'm not having to think about weighing it out. I just shove it all together, and it's a really kind of like easy-ish meal to make. It's obviously not like ready meal convenience, but when I want to cook something, it's really nice to just be able to cook. I've turned the heat off the sauce now because I don't want it to split. I'll add the heat back in once the pasta's cooked, along with a little bit of pasta sauce, just to add that starch to thicken it a bit. And then obviously all the rest of the ingredients, so they get nicely coated in the sauce. It's really nice and garlicky and herby from the WASN as well, so that's good. So yeah, I'm very much liking my little experiment. I call it my experiment cooking. So to finish off the dish, I just put in some of this, which is some ready cooked salmon in zesty lemon and parsley, so it goes along with what I've added into the sauce. I would have put in some lemon juice, but you know, we're a uni student. Don't have the money for don't have the time and effort. And again, like being chronically ill, having ready cooked food, I haven't had to faff around with prep. These are great, they're reusable. I can just take the packet, put it in that, lock it, and it just saves me so much more work. I'm having to thingy off. I'll be having this tomorrow for lunch, so it is absolutely fine eating now. And yeah, that's pretty much my thing. I'm gonna get a bowl, top it with some parmesan because I'm a teens themed, and yeah, we'll be ready to go. And there we have it. I'm just going to have a still lemonade with this, and that's pretty much my meal for the evening. I'm gonna have pudding later though. So my what I eat in a day has turned into a little bit of a disaster, what I eat in a week, because I woke up this morning and we have no power. Someone's cut through a power cable. We're not gonna have power till 8 a.m. So all of my carefully crafted meal plan is out of the window. All of my food is being transferred to my friend's fridge, because she's the weirdest. There's like a few people in the building. Some people have sockets, some people have lights. She has both, but no one has any water because it's all on an electric pump. And now I'm making a bag to go down to the common room, which is the only place that does have running water and electricity, so that I can actually do some work, because I haven't done any today because I've been so stressed out. If you want to know what a room, it's not too bad until I go over to like this side, and now I'm in the pitch black. So yeah, I am now making like a bag up of like all of the things I'm going to need to camp down there for several hours, including an electric blanket, because I don't give a shit what anyone says. My body hurts, and I'm also going to be taking the proper like pillow, because it's going to be like really dark. So my plan is to stay there until like 11-12 o'clock tonight, and then just come up here to sleep, because my room is going to be pitch black and there's no emergency lighting, because all of that went at like, because it's been off since 1 a.m, so all of that went out at 7 a.m. this morning. It's dark, and I had to go to take meds, and I have no water, and I don't think my emergency alarms will work. I've just knocked my camera lying. So yeah, it's just kind of really annoying. We have power, we have hot water, we have heating, we have water. We've got no Wi-Fi now. So this is the current setup of our building. This massive cable is the electricity generator, which is going all the way through the building and through an open window. And apparently now 3 of the flats are flooded because we had no water. Everyone turned their taps on and forgot to turn them off, because obviously they were like running water. So like basically it's flooded loads of people's flats. I'm pretty sure I turned my water off though. So I should be alright. But we also have no Wi-Fi. But apparently one of the property managers is on the way to fix that one. So yeah, this has been a really fun day. And it's now basically just turned into a normal vlog, but it's not every day that your flat has electricity, like cable malfunction and everything. So yeah, it's a bit crazy. Alright, back to my scheduled programming. This morning I just had a hot cross bun and a cup of tea again. This is the amount of washing up I have to do after having no water for like 12 hours, because I normally do my washing up in the morning, but I also couldn't be bothered today. So right now I am just cooking a really yummy salad. Little hack, if you want to make dressings, like single serve dressings, put them in one of these pots and shake them. You get a dressing really, really easily. And all I do is put 1-to-3 ratio of oil and vinegar, so I use half a teaspoon, and that does me fine. So I use half a teaspoon of vinegar to 3 half teaspoons of oil. And then this is my salad, apart from what is ticking really behind me. This is my amazing oven, a sweet potato. So I just have a sweet potato and feta salad, some grapes, some celery, and then a honey and apple cider dressing with rosemary in it, because that's what I put on the thing, and a little bit of cinnamon, which is delish. I normally have it with baby spinach, but all my baby spinach went off. Not just due to the fridge. So yeah, I'm gonna have that with some apple juice, again to be a bit healthier, just because I'm trying to be as healthy as I can be, whilst also having to rely a lot on ready meals and pasta. This is really quick, easy to prepare. I only have to peel and cut some sweet potatoes. Yeah. So I have the remainder of my Domino's cookie because I got a 4-pack, and I have one left, and I'll heat that up in the microwave and have that for pudding. So yeah. So just being a bit crazy. The power should be back on by 11 p.m. tonight. Obviously we have power right now, but I mean the mains power, because right now we're being driven by a massive generator that's outside the building. So I finished my notes for the day. I'm very happy I've got everything I wanted done. So yay! Love when that happens. And I would like immediately start making tea before I run out of motivation. However, the power is due to go off in like 4 minutes. So they can put us back on mains electricity, because apparently whatever's wrong is fixed now. Better be. They're gonna pull the generator at 6, but to do so, obviously, because they can't work with live electricity, they have to cut the whole power to the building, but it should only be off for 10 minutes. But yeah, because of that, I'm not gonna start cooking tea and then the power cut off in the middle of it. So I'm gonna wait until the power is definitely back on again. Before I start cooking tea. Everything's backed up. I've turned off a few like important plugs, like to my oven and stuff, just in case. You never know what happens. I know someone who was in a power cut and the power got restored, and then their fridge set fire to the whole of the house. I think that's a little extreme for today, but you never know. Minus 3 minutes. And hopefully the power will come straight back on quickly and I won't have no food again. So ragouts are a little bit more labour intensive, because obviously you have to cut the onion, and then you have to like cook the pasta and like stand there whilst you put it all together. But like for an occasional like piece, I really don't mind making it, because it's like so much better than just having a ready meal. So yeah, I'm cooking that now, but that'll be batch cooked, so there'll be enough for 2. But I've realised I have another ready meal that needs eating by Friday, so I might have to like either freeze it or give it to my friend. But yeah, we'll have to like try and figure that out, like what I do on Friday, because I don't really want beef twice, because the other ones are pulled beef for grill. So okay, this morning I'm having a Bromley apple bun. I'm gonna try and make a little bit of cinnamon butter to go on the top, because for me that sounds really good and I love cinnamon, so we're gonna have a play. I've got my things on to grill and I'm making a cup of tea, so I need to keep an eye on like everything. So that was awesome. But yeah, this is just like a really quick easy breakfast, and obviously hot cross buns for the season. Right now, even though it's February, I like the chocolate ones too, but those are like a little bit more of a treat. So the Bromley apple ones are nice. I like normal ones too. Don't like the Bromley ones. Or the like, cheese ones, the weird ones. Stick to the sweet. But yeah, it'll be done in like a couple of minutes, and then I'll sit, have a cup of tea, and then like start work a little bit late, but not massively behind, so I should catch up. Okay, so lunchtime. It's not actually that close to lunch, but I thought I'd make a start because I finished my work. So I might as well like make a start on everything, and then I'm not gonna be like overwhelmed and like stressed out. It's like 11:45 now, and I'm actually kind of hungry. So I've just put in some chicken and some sweet potatoes, and I've prepped some roasted broccoli because I'm gonna have a really nice healthy salad again. Like kind of on the same line of what we had before, but just with some roasted broccoli, as well. So yeah, it's gonna be like really nice, healthy, bit better. Yeah, it's gonna be really delicious. So yeah, because the roasted broccoli has to be on a really high temperature, and obviously I'm a little bit worried about making it that hot. For everything else, I'm gonna like uncook it on 160. So when I turn the heat up, hopefully I don't get burnt like everything. I can't remember how I did this when I was cooking steak. But yeah, worst case scenario, I just turn it all down and then keep the broccoli in for a bit longer. Obviously, as the oil heats up, because it's literally over 2 hot sticks, it starts sizzling. So yeah, obviously I don't really want to have it too hot. But yeah, all you do is dead easy. You just coat it in olive oil until they're kind of like well coated and absorbed, and then you just stick it in the oven. I season it with a little bit of salt and garlic. So yeah, I'm having another salad for lunch, which is pretty typical. But obviously I'm cooking the chicken. Yesterday I used ready cooked chicken. So I tend to have like a mix in so that I can do different things. I've still got an extra chicken breast, which might use the fajitas tomorrow, but I do have a ready meal that needs to be eaten up. Both have spag bowl that needs to be eaten up. But I might try and push the spag bowl one day. It's been in the fridge now for like 24 hours. So it might be okay for 72. Especially if I have it for lunch, like I'm planning on doing. And then fajitas for tea, I think. And that'll be all right with the chicken that I've got. And then I'll have to go and do a little bit of shopping unless I want to eat pasta for the whole of the weekend and literally just eat pasta. But I don't, so I'm gonna need to go shopping for some more like potato, because my potato got a little bit ruined in the no power situation. Hiya, I realised that I never actually told you what I had for tea last night, so I just had a mozzarella pasta bake from Asda with a ready meal. Because once I get home from my society, like it's like 8:15, so I want food very quickly. So I just had that with some Fanta that was left over from our Domino's the other night, and then yeah, this morning. So on my meal plan, I was supposed to have spag bowl and fajitas tonight. But I've realised there's a ready meal from Booths that needs eating. It sounds really good. It's like pulled beef ragu. It sounds like... But because that needs eating, I'm going to have that tonight because we're going out. So it'll be quick and easy to prepare because some people are coming around to mind the drinks before we go out to the actual pre. It's going to be a good night. So I just want something quick, easy to eat there, and I will therefore, instead of having a fajitas today, I'm gonna cook just like a normal salad. I don't think I have any salad leaves. So I changed my mind about the fajitas. I think that'll be a next week's like meal. So I'm just cooking some chicken and some sweet potatoes. The broccoli will go in when the sweet potatoes have hit their like first go, for like 15 minutes. And then I've just got some celery and some grapes. And then I will put it all together with some feta. It's kind of a salad, kind of not a salad. Don't really know what it is. But yeah, we'll go with that as like my lunch. I think this is honestly like the weirdest meal I've ever eaten, but it kind of looks really good at the same time. So I got roasted broccoli, some grapes, some celery, some feta, some chicken, some sweet potato. Very weird, but I mean, I had all of this in a salad yesterday. I just had actual lettuce leaves in it, so I think it'll still taste really good. So this is my pulled beef ragu. It looks very good. Topped it with a little bit of parmesan. Having a Ribena before, the alcohol later. It's about 6:45. So I'm gonna have this, and that'll be all I'm having. And yeah, it should be good. Good morning. Last night I went out, so in typical, uni student style, I'm slightly hungover. So I am forcing myself to eat because I know I need to eat to feel better, but I feel kind of crappy. So I'm literally drinking a gallon of Ribena next to me, and I'm having some gnocchi in pasta sauce. This is a Rana microwave kit. They're really good. They come in a box as well, so that the technically can be recycled, but at least it's not creating plastic waste. And yeah, I basically put the mozzarella in it, but I also put in some cheddar cheese to make it really nice and cheesy. And yeah, it looks really good. Okay, so final thing of final kind of day of the what I eat in a week. I'm making pizza tortilla parcels. So it's really easy. I just grab some cheese, some toppings, and some tomato puree and some wraps, and then literally shove it in a toasty maker. It's great. It's simple. It's easy, and it fills a hole. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe, because I do lots of different videos like this. My next one should be up in around 2 to 3 weeks, depending on my schedule. But hopefully, as it's now Easter and I've only got assignments to do instead of uni as well, hopefully I will be good to go. So I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.